Hey guys, what's up? My name is Dakota. I'm an ACE certified personal trainer, and my goal is to help you get comfortable in the gym and lifting things. So today I wanted to talk about how you can plan your workouts, through the weeks, what you should do on what days, knowing when to take rest, that sort of thing. If you know that you work 50 hours a week, you work really long days on Tuesday and Thursday, maybe it's not going to be the time for you to work out 6 days a week. However, you can plan your workouts around your busy schedule. So, for example, if you usually have a really long day on a Tuesday and a Thursday, maybe those aren't, the best days for you to have workouts. Instead, you can make those your rest days. So, for example, you could do, upper body Sunday, lower body Monday, Tuesday, rest, Wednesday, hit upper body again, Thursday, rest, Friday, hit lower body, Saturday, could be yoga, it could be a run, something kind of low key, but just to get your heart rate up. Number 2. Now, if your goal is to build up your barbell squat, you probably should be squatting more than one day a week. Definitely more than one day a week, but maybe 2 to 4. It really just depends on what your goals are, what your training age is, which is, how long you've been training, kind of if you're intermediate, beginner, or advanced lifter. If your goal is to build up, a pull-up, you need to be practicing pull-ups at least 3 days a week. Plan ahead. If Monday's leg day and you just got off work, you're rolling into the gym and machines are packed, it's really busy, it's just, shoulder to shoulder, and you're like, I need to do legs, all the squat racks are full. What the heck am I gonna do? You need to have a plan for if the squat rack is full, and then you also need to have a plan just knowing when you go in. So if it is leg day, plan ahead of time what you're gonna be doing. So start with a warm-up, some dynamic stretches, maybe some glute activation. Hit a big compound lift, so either a goblet squat, a barbell squat, front squats, leg press, and then move into your accessory work or isolation exercises. Try to at least have a general idea of how to structure that workout. Otherwise, you're going to be walking in there and it's going to be busy and you're going to be overwhelmed, and then you're not going to optimize your time, and you're probably going to feel kind of lost in the gym. So one of the biggest things that helped me when I started lifting, I had no idea what I was doing, but was figuring out what I was going to do ahead of time. So if there was ever a moment where I'm like, what's next? Then I would just look at my phone and be like, oh yeah, Romanian deadlifts. The 4th tip is to know when to take a rest day. You're not supposed to heavy train, 7 days a week. Most people, can thrive off of 3 to 5 days of medium to heavy lifting, and then a couple days of lower recovery days, yoga, or just taking walks. So, for example, on my rest days, I have 2 a week. I'm on my feet, between 8 and 10 hours a day. As a personal trainer, I'm demoing exercises. I'm pretty active as it is, even if it's not an exercise day. So on those days, I'm on my feet a lot, I'm demoing exercises, so it's a pretty active rest day. If it wasn't a day that I was working on my feet like that, I would still take, a walk a mile or 2. I would try to, park further away at a grocery store just so I could get some steps in and, move my body and stretch around a little bit. Final tip is to simply stick to it. If you've been doing the same workout regimen for 2 weeks and you're like, I'm not seeing any results, keep going. That's not enough time to see any results. My advice is to stick to a regimen for at least 6 weeks, ideally 12, and just keep going. It's going to take time for you to see changes in your body. Don't give up after a month. Don't give up after 6 weeks. You just got to stick to it. You got to keep going. My workout routine, I usually stick to the same kind of structure and layout for anywhere from 6 to 24 weeks. Obviously, I'm implementing different strategies such as progressive overload, changing up, my rest intervals, adding weight, changing the exercises, how slow, how fast I do them, so tempo training. Biggest takeaways, plan your workouts ahead of time, make sure you're implementing progressive overload and keeping track of your workouts, because If you don't, you're gonna be wondering, have I made any progress? Why am I doing this? Those are my tips for you. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and click that little notification bell at the bottom. I will post videos every Thursday, fitness, health, lifestyle, you name it. Comment below if this video was helpful for you. I'll see you next week.